Y'all chitlins? Y'all chitlin people?
What the fuck kind of question? What the hell do I look like eating slave food?
A black person? No clearance. Welcome to episode 136 of the No Clearance Podcast. I am 1/3 of this beautiful team, man. My name is Tyler, and I'm here with the queen herself, KC, back in the building. And we got the producer of the pod, light-skinned assassin, retired skeezer chaser, Jay.
What?
Retired skeezer chaser.
I am no longer. Don't even mention the retired part. We can't mention the skeezer chasing-ness in my life.
You have to accept what you've done in your past.
No, I ain't never chased a. I don't know what you're talking about, Tyler. I've never chased a skeezer in my life.
KC, man, how you doing? How you been? We missed you last week.
I'm alive and well. You know what I mean? Chasing a bag, waiting for the motherfucker to chase me.
Yes.
What? Damn, there was a little Wayne line.
Wait, I'm chasing the bag, waiting for that motherfucker to chase me.
What's that? What Lil Wayne say? Paper chaser, tell that paper, bitch, I'm right behind you.
See what I'm saying? I'm trying to be like Wayne when I grow up.
Oh, man. Jay, how you been, man?
I'm good. I'm chilling, living the dream. Loving life.
All right, man, I respect it. Hey, quick update from last week. Remember, I grilled that filet mignon for my pops, and
how'd it go?
Man, the first couple slices was medium rare, but when you got to the middle, I just didn't cook it long enough.
He said, "Man, but when you get to the middle."
Hey,
my pa looked at me. My pa looked at me, and he picked it up. I was like, "Not what you want, huh?" He was like, he. I said, I can put it back on the grill. He's like, "Nah, you good."
Yeah, nah, you stay.
He didn't want you to feel too bad, Ty.
Funny thing was, I got a T-bone for my father-in-law. He like his shit burnt to a fucking crisp. Like,
what a waste of a T-bone.
When I picked up the steak, there was
you gotta cook meat a certain way though. You can't all cook them well done.
Nah, but he likes his well done. He likes his
what a
like
waste of a T-bone.
But
damn,
yo,
he like chewing on cardboard.
Hey, I look down, eat my food. I look up, it's just the bone. That motherfucker was gone. I said, hey, you like it? Huh?
Ain't nothing worse than a burnt steak.
Yeah, I'm not.
Medium rare is where you at when you go to a nice steakhouse.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We'll go to a nice steakhouse, and they be like, "How you want your steak?" He be like, "Well done." And she be like, "We don't do that here." He was like, "If I'm paying, you gonna do it here."
No, but that's valid though.
KC, they'll come back. He be like,
"They burn that
take
shit.
That back." He be like, "You need to take that back."
Damn. He want that shit burnt.
You want it burnt? Why don't you just tell him to burn it then?
He a real one, man. I don't know.
That's crazy.
I don't know, man. But hey,
like I said, they don't like doing. They don't make well cooked steak.
Who they?
Like the restaurants. Like if you say well done, they don't like
don't do
that. It's like disrespectful.
Probably just ask for like medium or something. That's probably the furthest you can go. Or medium well, maybe.
Maybe medium well. No, you get medium well because Jada used to do that.
Hey,
you gotta get medium rare. That shit.
I follow this YouTube page called Red Meat Lover. I don't know how to feel about the name of it, but it gives me great grilling advice. There's a YouTube page called Red Meat Lover. It's the greatest like grilling one-on-one introduction to all the types of stuff.
So if we're talking about grilling, you got the sandals?
So I wear a fish hat, like a bucket hat, and Tim's. I grill in Tim's.
Why are you
Tyler,
Tim's?
That doesn't come on.
That don't make no sense.
Because I don't have a nice yard yet. Once my backyard is like nice with nice grass, Tyler, I'll put on sandals.
Fucking Tim's out of all fucking shoe wear.
I wasn't even saying you didn't have to wear sandals.
I wear my bucket hat, t-shirt, shorts, and Tim's.
It's giving a crackhead from the Bronx.
Exactly.
Come on.
Hey, my pop was like, I see you got the uniform on. That's it. See when the Tim's on.
Like, Ty.
You a fool, man. You a fool.
Hey,
man.
But yeah, I grilled for like 3 hours on Sunday, and then I grilled again on for Juneteenth. We had people over. Everybody brought food though, and then I just had to slap it on the grill. It was a good time. How'd y'all
That's what's
celebrate
up.
Juneteenth this year?
I was at work.
I watched The Blackening.
You actually did go to work, Jay.
Yeah, I went to work on Juneteenth because I need to make that.
There's a
extra
lot of people
money.
that be
No.
having to go to work, man.
Hey, if they gonna make a new holiday,
You gotta EPTO that bitch.
Hey,
Come on, y'all
if
earned
they
it.
gonna give me a new holiday where I could make double, I'm gonna make double. I took the night off
Working for
though,
the
so
man.
I didn't have to go in at the night.
KC, how was the blackening?
It was okay. Could have been funnier,
Yeah,
but I thought it was fucking funny.
Okay,
I need to go
it could
back
have been funnier, but you
high
thought it was
though.
funny.
I feel like
Yeah.
if I smoke a nice little blunt and then I go,
yeah,
it's
it probably
gonna
was
really
way
set
funny.
it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our issue was the lighter didn't work. The lighter died, and we couldn't use anything, so we went in there normal, and it was okay. I thought it
wasn't bad.
It was silly. Like I was silly, and I liked it because it was silly. It was a silly movie. Like at the end of the movie, I was like, "That was silly." I thought it was like it wasn't like hilarious, but it was
what
silly.
it is about Jalen saying silly. It just is like, good try. Almost. It was silly.
It was a silly movie. I like silly movies. My
Good
favorite
effort.
part was the beginning, the first joke. What are the first jokes?
What was the first joke? I don't remember.
When Jay Farrow and Yvonne Orji was
Oh.
like, they have a black person who made it through the movie, and then there was like, oh, Jada and Omar Epps and Scream, and there was like, they died in the beginning, and she was like, that Yvonne Orji was like, you know why? Because they couldn't afford them back then. And they're like, ain't that right? And then they stared at each other and got mad quiet, and they're like, oh shit, they gonna die because they can't afford them. So I was dying laughing because they just stared at each other like, oh shit, are we gonna die?
Yeah. Too much.
That's
Y'all
the best
too expensive.
joke. That's the best joke. But
How
other
was
than
he?
that,
How was Yvonne Orji in that movie?
I mean, she was.
Did she?
I don't want to spoil it for you. She was good. She was funny.
She's a big.
She was
DMX.
herself.
Yeah,
She
she
was
was
herself.
Yeah, she was basically playing herself.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
But it in a good way. I think
Yeah.
she's naturally funny. She doesn't have to try
She is.
hard.
Yeah.
So I think I like that she was just herself and it was funny.
She was like Molly on Thing, just like
like
when she's being funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I got
Pretty
you.
much the best way to put it.
I
Yeah,
gotta check it out, man.
but it was good. It was good. I thought it was just I was just happy that they made it and it was in theaters because this movie realistically could have been on Netflix and been great.
Or Hulu or something.
Yeah, on like a streaming service, but the fact they put it in theaters means that they wanted to put some money behind it. So
Okay.
that's why I seen it this weekend instead of seeing The Flash. So like I wanted to see the black comedy because they don't have black comedies like that in theaters no more. If you think about
They
it,
don't.
No.
not
really
not.
don't.
It's been
It's been a minute.
Yeah. No, it really has. I feel like I've been watching the Blackbusters podcast. And I kind of been stuck in this era just watching black films. Like I just watched like Above the Rim. I watched The Wood, Mo Money. Yeah. I've
when
been
have
in
you
this
been
like
out of that?
I've been stuck in this like 90s. What do you mean? Like I'm talking
you watch black movies.
Yeah,
I do watch black movies. I do watch black, but I've been like intentionally like, oh, I'm gonna go check out this movie. They was talking about I'm gonna check out that movie. Because I realized like I know a lot of parts from movies, but some of these Jones like I really ain't seen from beginning to end.
If you think about it, there's a lot of those movies from back then you ain't watched from beginning to end because they was on TV.
Yeah, exactly.
And nobody,
and
you was
BT
like at a young age where you didn't pay attention most of the time.
Yeah. So
that's valid.
Like I watched a Thin Line Between Love and Hate all the way through for the first time.
Yeah,
and I was like, "Oh, Martin Lawrence was a monster." Of course.
Yeah, Martin
no
Lawrence
wonder
was
she
trash.
went crazy.
Yeah, he deserved it. Yeah,
exactly.
Oh,
I need to rewatch that.
Yeah, rewatch that. Martin Lawrence is a piece of shit.
Bobby Brown was in that joint.
Bobby Brown.
But yeah, like
Hey, Bobby.
there's been really a whole era that of black movies that just hasn't been in theaters.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you said, I'm glad this is in there. I do got to check it out for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna do that.
I
In the
wanted
spirit
to
of
make
what's up?
I was just gonna say I wanted to make sure they made money this weekend because the first weekend is the most important always.
Clap it up for you, Jay. Clap it up for both of y'all, man. Supporting black
you know.
movies the weekend of Juneteenth.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
And the movie was about Juneteenth. They went away for Juneteenth.
Look at that.
So don't nobody ask me to go away for no Juneteenth and no cabin because it's gonna be a no.
Yeah. Old boy who played Man Boy and Snowfall was my favorite character.
Oh boy, who played Man Boy in Snowfall?
The light skinned one with the afro.
Yeah. Is
Melvin?
Yeah. Oh, that's his name.
Melvin.
I couldn't remember his name. Yeah,
See,
Melvin Gregg.
But I've been fuck with him since fucking Vine. That's my nigga. He hilarious.
I forgot what his name was. I couldn't think of it, and I didn't want to say the nigga from Vine.
Good old Melly.
But that's a throwback Vine back in the day.
That was.
But he was my favorite. He was my favorite.
In the spirit of Juneteenth, I think we should just play a quick game real quick. You know that KC came up with. KC, I'm gonna let you explain it if you don't mind.
Okay, so watching the Blackening actors, they've been going on like their little press. Well, not little. I hate using that word little, but they've been going on their like press release, and so they've been talking about I'm black, but and pretty much things that would take away from your blackness or you wouldn't think are synonymous with being black. Do you want me to start it off?
Sure.
Yes, please.
Okay. Whew. I'm gonna start this off slow and steady. I'm black, but I do not like watermelon. It's a texture thing. I can't.
What?
I ain't gonna cap
watermelon.
My wife don't like watermelon either.
Yeah, I'm not into it.
Watermelon.
I love fucking white people. Like, oh, what's your favorite fruit? I'm like, not watermelon.
What is your favorite
fruit? Strawberries, mangoes.
I respect it.
How do you not like watermelon? It is literally like the water of our ancestors.
No, it's truly a texture. It is a texture thing. I grew accustomed to it. Yeah,
I love watermelon. You know why that's a stereotype, right?
No.
Here we go.
Ooh, break it down. What makes
this goes back to slavery. So after slavery ended, one of the biggest trades for black folk back then was to grow watermelon. So they were selling watermelon. So because the black people were selling watermelon back in the day, they was like, oh, all the niggas eat watermelon. But that's how we made money back in the day, was selling watermelon. So white people made it a negative thing to make it seem like it was bad that we eat watermelon. But like it was one of the things that we can grow, that we was able to grow and sell to make money and eat for ourselves because it was tough back then. So like black people.
First of all, it only had to be tough. That's one of the healthiest things you can eat in the world.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like that's how they were back. That's a lot of slaves after slavery when they became free grew watermelon.
Yeah,
so that's why it's a stereotype now. That's synonymous for black people.
I've grown to really love it though.
I love watermelon.
I'll eat a whole bowl.
I can't.
I think I swear to God, I think I could eat a whole watermelon.
I think I could too, and then I drink the any leftover juice. Any leftover juice, drink that thing up, boy.
How low do you get to your watermelon though? Do you get to the white?
I don't get to the right. I don't get to the white.
I get to the white. I get all up in there.
One time I tried to make. One time.
See, I do.
I get up. Sorry. Oh, I'm gonna get down to that
so
white.
I get all in there. I'm like, whoa, okay.
Put my face in it.
I'm gonna eat it down to the white bone.
What the?
I tried to make a smoothie out of the rind. I tried that one time.
Okay, is it good?
Oh, it was disgusting.
I was gonna say that sounds gross.
It was ice, rind, water, and honey, and I don't know if I put enough honey in there, but it was bad.
There's no flavor in the rind.
No flavor.
No flavor.
That's why I put the honey in it.
There ain't enough honey.
Not enough money in the world.
Real quick, man. I'm black, but I love mayonnaise. I put mayonnaise on a sandwich.
I enjoy
I use
a
mayonnaise on
good
my tuna
slather
fish.
of the white stuff.
Slap that mayo
You know what
on
I mean?
slap that mayo on a sandwich. Oh man, I put mayo on the cheese.
And now they
steak.
got variations, so you can get mayonnaise with olive oil and shit.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Now don't get me wrong, I haven't bought it in a brick. I don't eat sandwiches like that. But if I go to
I never
Mike's,
really had bread in the house.
if I go to Mike's or something and they making a hoagie, I'll be like, slap a little extra mayonnaise on there.
Not extra.
That fucking white jiggly shit. That shit be gross, man. You remember we seeing Undercover Brother when they had the mayonnaise on the sandwich? I haven't seen that since I've seen that. I be like, yo, no, mayonnaise is nasty.
I eat an egg sandwich, tuna fish sandwich. You gotta slap that
you put mayonnaise on your egg sandwich?
Mayonnaise, mustard, relish, chop some onions.
You are a condiment kind of guy.
On an egg sandwich?
No. I make egg. You make, so you take the eggs and you like, it's like tuna fish mixed, but it's like egg, like an eggs mix.
You don't add mayo to your tuna fish, Jalen?
You gotta add mayo.
I don't even like tuna fish because you gotta put mayo in it.
You should try it with olive oil then.
I don't like tuna fish.
Instead of mayo,
I don't like mayo. Mayo is disgusting.
I'm saying instead of mayo, use olive oil.
Add that bitch in there. Some mayo, some sweet relish. You know what I mean? Sweet relish, a little salt, a little pepper.
Oh man,
Tony's if you're trying.
Old Bay or Lowry's? Oh man.
So I realized Old Bay is a y'all thing, Tyler.
That's a DMV
y'all put that
for sure.
Yeah, I'll put that shit on everything.
Yeah.
I saw an interview, motherfucker said putting that on grits. That's out of control.
No,
I put Old Bay on everything.
I don't put Old Bay on grits.
Y'all see, I'm black and I don't read directions. It don't say nothing about no.
That's a fact.
I'm black, but I don't like grits.
That's a fact.
That's just nasty.
This nigga and his wet oats, his
I
little
don't
wet
like
We're
oats
not gonna
theory.
get crazy.
Like there's a
we're
dry
not gonna
oat
get crazy.
somewhere in the world.
I don't like wet oats. I don't like
You eat pasta.
Do you know what I mean?
Pasta's
what?
Oat?
It's wet.
Pasta's an oat.
There's different pastas. You got wheat pasta.
It comes from wheat.
Depending on the pasta.
But that's a different texture than that's different pasta's a different texture than fucking.
You don't do oatmeal.
Oatmeal, cream of wheat.
This is crazy.
Grits.
Madness.
Porridge. That shit all is disgusting.
Madness.
What?
I'm
I don't like
black.
any of that stuff. I can't even get it down.
I'm black, but I will watch Seinfeld in a second. I love Seinfeld.
A lot of black people do like Seinfeld.
It's a lot of black people that there's also a lot of black people that be hating on Seinfeld like a motherfucker.
It's Seinfeld.
That nigga,
it has some good shit on there.
I love
that
Seinfeld.
nigga.
Seinfeld.
It's the less funny version of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I love it. I'm sorry.
It's the less funny version of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I find it. I could watch. I find it so funny to me. But yeah, that's my. It's Curb. Honestly, I'd rather watch Seinfeld than Curb, and I don't know why. I just grew up watching Seinfeld, bro. Like I would watch Seinfeld and then Martin, Fresh Prince. Like those are my three comedies.
I really want to support Tyler.
That's because that's how they came on TBS.
Yeah, that's how they came on TBS.
It used to be Fresh Prince, then it used to be Martin, and then at 7:30 it'd be Seinfeld.
Like while I was eating dinner, I would watch
Friends.
Good Times. I would watch Good Times on TV One.
Hey, shout out TV One.
Like 227 and Amen. I don't know if you, like 227. I would watch those on TV One. Then I go downstairs around 7:30 because it would come on after Jeopardy. My pops would watch Jeopardy. 7:30, I'll watch Seinfeld, and then the Martin Fresh Prince.
That's crazy.
That's insane. Okay, Jalen, what about you?
I'm black, but I don't care where I park.
I don't either. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's my wife. My
What?
wife be like,
Yeah.
nigga, why you so far
we
back?
need to
Jada-
get the most niggerish parking.
Jada be like, you need to park. I'm like, it takes more time to look for parking up front than to just park right here. And then
Just
walk
find the
in.
spot. We go
Yeah.
get our steps
No.
in. Get our steps
No.
Yeah,
in.
get our steps in. What
Fuck
the hell
all
is
that.
wrong with walking?
We're about to get the steps in the store or wherever we're going.
A little extra don't hurt.
Don't hurt
Hey,
nobody.
these assholes. Let me tell y'all, I'm black and I park close to wherever I'm going. And to make it even more niggerish, I also say, won't he do it? Because you know what? He always will.
I did not know this was a thing.
God is good.
I swear, next time y'all go somewhere, I want you to look around the parking lot. You go see a black person. Every time. I kid you not. You have to rejoice in that parking. Because if you don't, it's not going to happen again.
I rejoice in that parking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know if this is one, but I'm black, but I don't own a pair of J's. I don't know if this is a thing or not. I don't know if most black people do.
You do own a pair of J's. I used to wear them in college.
I don't have them anymore.
Oh.
I don't own a pair of J's.
That don't count. You disqualified. You did own a pair.
You know what? But I never purchased one myself.
That don't count either.
That
That
don't
don't count either.
I don't have a pair of J's either.
As long as you have one.
I'm lying. I did. I bought a pair.
The amount of sneakers you have, Casey, I'm surprised you don't.
I have one pair. Yeah.
They're not very comfortable.
Not at the moment. I only got one pair of Nike shoes in general, which is kind of crazy. I feel like that's going against the grain a little bit. Just a tap.
I have another one. I'm black, but I do not know how to braid. I can't braid for the life of me. I hate when people are like, oh, can you braid my hair real quick? I cannot.
I got one. This one.
That's
might
tough
be the
because
most
you
blasphemous.
natural. Because you natural, you would
Yeah,
kind
But
that is
that's
tough.
even worse because it's like
Yeah.
natural. You're supposed to know how to do you know what I mean? You're supposed to
Yeah.
hit it with the 1-2. I
of
can't hit it with the one.
put a little Netflix show on,
You
put
know-
Insecure on.
you know
You're supposed
what?
to do that thing up.
Where they even teach you that? Where they don't got a class.
It's
nothing.
called tradition. It's
I
called
guess.
Yeah.
you know.
Hey, but it's like spades. Ain't nobody ever fucking teach you. Them niggas tell you to
Yeah.
watch.
That
Also,
was my
YouTube.
next one. I'm black, but I don't know how to play spades.
That's
Me either.
tragic. I gotta teach y'all.
And nobody ever wants to teach you how to play spades.
No.
I am
No
more
one.
than I would love to teach you how to play spades.
Jada taught me. I
Let me
forgot.
be the one.
I don't
just
play
lost
enough.
to. I just lost to my. So both my mothers teamed up.
So I want to
against Drew and
learn from
and
a
I
winner,
lost to
though.
them.
I don't want to learn
Yeah.
from a loser.
First of all, I've won before. It was just one game. I've won plenty of times. We not
Oh,
gonna
no.
don't do this to
You
the
struck
boy.
a chord, Casey.
You not gonna disrespect.
You know how
not gonna
niggas who play
disrespect me like
spades
that.
be when you talk about their record. You know niggas who loves to play spades.
Matter of
when you
fact-
talk about their
matter of
record,
fact,
they take it as a personal
Me
attack.
and my mama gave my in-laws their first ever spades loss about a year ago. Ever.
Ooh, okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
So you
I
spent
make
a
it
lot
do
of
what it
time
do.
losing to your in-laws. Seems like you would lose it to you.
You gotta lose to win, like Fantasia said. What you
Hey,
talking about?
you gotta know when to hold on, know when to fold up, know when to walk away.
I hit my
Right.
I hit
Playing
the
the guitar.
stand. I hit the stand.
This nigga started playing guitar. This nigga was playing guitar.
I think that's it. That's the only ones I had.
I ain't had any more.
That's about. I don't eat stuffing. Is that a thing?
Oh, we don't call it stuffing. We call it dressing for the
I
culture.
don't eat none of that shit.
I don't
love
eat it
stuffing.
either.
I never called it dressing.
But
That's
I
a down
had
south
it for
thing.
the first time last Thanksgiving, and the shit slapped.
Wait,
Y'all
you
eat
never
chitlins?
had stuffing?
I don't eat my mom's stuffing. I've heard great things about it, but I never ate it.
That's not a thing.
Yeah.
I've heard great things about my mom
It's a
banana
texture
pudding.
thing,
I
you
don't
said?
do it.
It's a texture thing. You got too much going on.
Y'all chitlins? Y'all chitlin people?
What the fuck kind of question? What the hell do I look like eating slave food?
A black person?
We got it.
Oh my god! Oh my
The
god!
fuck do I look like eating chitlins?
Oh my god!
That's a clip right there. That's the clip.
What? You can't be dead ass.
I eat chitlin, Mo.
Literally, I'm eat. No, you don't, Tyler.
Here's the thing. I only eat my
No.
father-in-law.
See, Tyler loved to kind of hit you with the here's the thing. You're eating shit guts. Somebody's bubble guts.
I eat it, bro. Slap some hot sauce on that thing, bro.
The pigs intestine, bro.
Fuck.
That's what they're about. You're eating the.
You gotta understand.
Pigs don't sweat, so you getting all their sweat, all the juices and shit.
Wait,
I only know one person.
Pigs
that
don't
makes it.
sweat.
Oh.
I only know one person that makes it, and he does it very well. And this shit is good.
Hey, I'm open to it if it's someone who makes it very well. I'm open to it.
I'm not open to none of that shit.
Honestly,
literally,
I ain't gonna lie. I eat anything.
I literally only eat it. I only eat it like once, twice a year.
Hell no.
It's a holiday food.
You eat
pig's feet. The devil.
You eat pig's feet.
I've had pig's feet one time. It's so much fat.
No.
It's crazy.
It's gross.
It's very disgusting.
And
how
it
much
smells
fat.
bad.
It's crazy how much now I know how nasty y'all motherfuckers are.
My grandma.
You know what
I mean? I just have to prepare it for my grandmother.
I eat a lot of things.
God.
What it is, you boil it in vinegar and water.
I go crazy on the chitties.
I eat the chitlins.
The shitlins.
My grandmother, when she makes her pig's feet, you gotta boil it in water.
This episode is brought to you by the good people at No Clearance. All right, go to noclearancepod.com/shop. We have merchandise for you to wear. Please support the brand. Okay, we got our new clearance collection. All right, with the Defy the Trends, Be the Standard shirts, as well as the No Clearance shirt and the Superior No Clearance shirt with the dad hats. Dad hats are selling big. Okay. So please make sure you go to noclearancepod.com/shop. Buy you some merch to support the podcast so we can get bigger and better every week. Thank you. Back to the show.
Water and vinegar. And then when you take it out, the water, you let it sit in the vinegar for a little bit. And then you take it out the vinegar. So it just smells like vinegar and ass. And then you put the hot sauce on. So that was burning your nostrils. You feel the hairs of your nose burn out.
That doesn't sound pleasant at all.
She only eats it once a year on New Year's Day.
That's so funny. Do y'all do black eyed peas on New Year's?
Nah.
Hey, but I'm gonna start doing it.
I never had black eyed peas. I never had them before.
I ain't never did it, but I'm gonna start doing it.
I think that's a down south thing because I never had black eyed peas.
Black eyed peas for New Year's. Supposed to bring
Isn't that for good luck?
Some good luck. Yeah, eat black eyed peas.
I never had them before.
Put the turkey neck in there. You know what I'm saying? But luckily, I didn't eat none of that for Juneteenth. I had me some crabs, had me some salmon, chicken.
That's good. That's
sausage, all types of stuff. So that's hilarious. You ain't gonna talk about me eating chitlins.
That's nasty.
You eat the shitty bang bangs.
If my ancestors could do it,
I try it if it was a good recipe, but it's still nasty.
That's a good recipe.
It's good recipe shit.
You gotta know it's nasty. So I know it's nasty, but I am open to trying.
Okay.
Never. I'm good.
All right. Let's move on.
Rinds?
No.
Once or twice. It's like crispy bacon. Super crispy bacon.
Yeah, it tastes like chips. It's not that bad. It's literally just chips. I went keto for a little bit.
This a no.
My face was so fucking greasy, bro.
Making me fucking itchy.
I just felt full all the time. Oh,
nigga just
oh my God. That's how I felt. I felt like I had to wash my face. Yo, that keto diet shit is fucking not for a regular human being. That shit is terrible. I even bought the things I had to pee on to see if I was in ketosis. These little strips.
Are you supposed to eat pork? I guess you can eat pork rinds, right?
Yeah, no, pork rinds fat. You have to eat a lot of fat. So butter, cheese,
butter,
steak. I was eating mad bacon and eggs for breakfast. It was crazy.
That sounds terrible. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to another movie. I think we're still in the movie section. Flash. The Flash came out last weekend. It probably bombed because of the blackening, low key. But apparently, The Flash only made $55 million on a $265 million budget. They needed $400 million just to break even. Damn.
Yeah.
And honestly, the trailer looked amazing.
I
It
mean,
did. It did.
every trailer I saw, it just looked worse and worse to me. Like the CGI.
Why?
I didn't like the CGI. It looked
Mm.
weird. Like the movie, it looked like it wasn't finished. Like the
Interesting.
CGI, like in the trailer. So like, I want to see it still. I just
Yeah.
I
prefer
low
to see
key
the
was.
blackening first because I'm interested to see how they end everything before they pick back up with James Gunn and everything because it's supposed to be the
Yeah.
end of the
Mm.
DCEU extended universe
Yeah.
and turn into the DCU, the DC Cinematic Universe. So I'm excited for that, but like it makes sense like that it didn't make no money because nobody fucks with DC like that. They've been
Yeah,
dropping
but
too many
people
trash
still go out
movies.
to see it. Like
Nah, they don't be making
if
money like that
Batman
no more.
in it is if Batman's in it is normally
It
okay.
normally does well.
Well,
Well,
that's
yeah,
because it's
well
not a
is
Batman
relative,
movie.
but
By the
It's
way,
because
though, now last time I checked, Superman not in this.
a version of Superman
Supergirl though.
is
Yeah, but
Supergirl.
respectfully, if if you not putting Superman in it, you think they're gonna get the same? You think they had better numbers if
This
Superman was in the movie?
probably not.
You don't think they would have better numbers if they saw Superman come
No,
up in the
because they
trailer?
have two Batman in the movie and it still didn't do good. They had two Batman and it still didn't do good. I
Dog,
don't
but
think
okay,
Superman would
well,
have changed it.
I think Superman would have changed it a little bit.
Nah, I
Respect,
don't
no,
think
don't
so.
disrespect the Supergirl, Superwoman, whatever you want to call it.
No, Supergirl. It's Supergirl.
No disrespect, but I think Man of Steel and Batman on the same screen is always something people go out to see.
Well, the thing is, they associate it with the bad movie, with the bad Batman vs Superman movie, so that's why it wouldn't
You talking
matter.
about the one when he was like, your mother in danger too, or something like that.
Yeah, your mom's name Martha too.
Your
Yeah,
mom's
that
name
was
Martha too.
people
I thought
hated
that was
that
good
movie.
actually. I thought that was a
I
good one.
didn't mind it. I didn't
A
think it
lot of
was the
niggas were
worst.
hating. That was
I
a
didn't
good
think it
movie.
was. I didn't think it was the worst movie, but I could admit it wasn't very good. It's not that I'm hating. It's
I
just not a
thought
good
that
movie.
scene was the corniest. I thought the rest of the
Yeah,
movie was tough.
that's what blew a lot of people with the. That was like what broke the straw that broke the camel back for a lot of people. That scene, like
Yeah.
people were
What
like,
scene?
when he was like, "Oh, Martha, your mother. Why'd you say that name, Martha? That's my mom's name too." And it's like, "Oh, I'll go save your mom because
All
your
of a
mom is the
sudden,
same as mine,
all of a
and
sudden
now
they
I don't
team
care
up.
about killing you no more." Like it was
KC, they
stupid.
fighting each other the whole freaking movie. Like
Batman's
going
about to kill
ham.
Superman. Batman is about to kill
And
Superman.
he goes, tell Martha I
He's like,
love
"I
her.
have to save Martha. I have to
Oh
save
yeah,
Martha."
he said I gotta
And
save Martha. He goes, your mother's name Martha? And now all of a sudden they friends and shit.
Yeah, Batman's like, "Why you know that name? Why do you know that name? I gotta save
Yeah.
my mother. Your
Nah, that was
mother's name is
trash.
Martha." It was stupid.
That was a
But that's
trash
the
scene.
straw that broke the camel's back for a lot of people in that movie. Like they were like kind of not really fucking with it. Then that happened, and it was like, "Oh, this
But
shit
dog,
sucks."
even the
But like Lex
even the
Luthor sucked. They changed him up. Like they did a lot of things that like people didn't like. But that's why I think once those movies started doing bad, because Shazam 2 was stupid, Black Adam was stupid, Wonder Woman 2, that shit was stupid.
yeah.
You talking about the retro shit?
Yeah, the
Wonder Woman
1984, that
2
shit was stupid.
I wasn't really into that. I'm
Yeah,
it
gonna be
that
wasn't
honest.
good.
that shit ruined
No.
a dope ass Star Wars movie that was so damn bad. Cause
Yeah, no.
the woman who made Wonder Woman 2 was supposed to make Star Wars Rogue Squadron, like the jet fighters in Star Wars and shit. That shit was gonna be dope, but that movie was so bad, Disney was like, "Nah, fuck that. We can't have her." like they just have a streak of just bad movies. The only way people gonna go out to see it is if James Gunn's involved,
Yeah.
because he has such a good track record.
Like I said, I ain't seen it, but I'm just surprised. I still am kind of surprised at it. And partly it could be because it is a Flash. It was considered the Flash
And
movie.
also the Flash, the actor, he's been doing some fucked up shit. Like he's like,
Yeah.
people
Okay,
didn't
I've
want to
been
see it.
seeing this, but what has he been doing though?
So what I just watched a video explaining it. So what he did was he got in a fight in a bar and threw a chair and hit a waitress in the face. Fucked her up.
Oh.
Oh
Then
fuck.
he also is accused of grooming a young woman.
Mm.
He's accused of having a cult and like owning a farm and like these bunch of people who can't leave. and he's been like just acting a fool in the street, fighting people and stuff, like shit that like this nigga shouldn't even be. They shouldn't even made this movie. But the only reason they're going forward is because they put $265 million into it.
God,
yeah,
but like if they didn't put that much money into it, this movie wasn't gonna come out.
Yeah,
because this nigga's been acting a fool. Like they're getting rid of this nigga after this movie.
And his ability, I think his ability, that character is the only reason, only way it can happen.
They, them. The actor's name is Ezra Miller.
And his pronouns are they, them.
His pronouns are they, them. So I made a.
My bad. They character.
But the Flash
character, the only way they could do a reset though.
Yeah. No, yeah. So like what they did was make sense. They needed to reset everything to make sense. But like,
yeah, but
I'm still gonna see it eventually. It's not on the top of my list.
It's gonna come on HBO.
I think
I'll wait for it to be on HBO.
Yeah. I'd rather see Transformers.
Ooh. Hey, that Transformer movie looks crazy. I need to go see
I'd rather see
Toby
that.
in it. Toby in that Jones.
Yeah,
there's a lot of black people in there.
Wow.
Anthony Ramos.
Yeah.
I fuck with Anthony Ramos.
No, he's solid.
Hey, that's that nigga from the Heights.
And a black man directed that shit.
Yeah,
I just found out. Oh, he's Puerto Rican? Oh.
Yeah.
But still.
Anthony Ramos or the director?
No, Anthony.
The director is a black man.
The director, black? Okay.
Yeah, the director's a black man.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, I definitely got to see this. That means for like 3 weeks in a row, a person of color led a movie, a blockbuster movie.
Right. So yeah, what? Little Mermaid.
Turn up.
Transformers.
We out here demolishing
Spider-Man, because a black man also was one of the directors of Spider-Man as well.
Spider-Man. Oh, that's what's up. Look, we out here, man. Juneteenth. Yeah,
it's dope. And then the blackening. That's like 4 weeks in a row with like black people.
Hey,
I think the blackening.
Low key, June is another month dedicated to black people. Low key.
I think the blackening
no disrespect
is like
to
third.
the Pride Month.
I believe the blackening made the third most money this weekend.
Okay, that's solid for that movie.
It was a Pixar movie that came out.
What, the Elemental?
Yeah, that came out.
Yeah.
You know, them shits
they be getting that.
I think that was number one, to be honest.
And that's another thing, though. You know, I feel like parents got to decide. Do I take my kid to see the Flash or the Disney?
Yeah, there's too much movies coming out.
I don't think that's the thing,
and they're coming out. No, it's
too many
good movies.
Yeah, too many good movies are coming out.
You got to think, before I felt like we were in this space of like shitty movies. Like we weren't, even us, we weren't talking about going to movies that often because there wasn't good enough films. But now the good films are like back to back.
Yeah. I think it started with Creed 3.
If that's the case, we can, first week numbers really shouldn't be judged too hard.
That's the most important week.
No, that's what I'm saying though. But that's what I'm saying. Due to the amount of volume,
just too hard.
That's what I'm saying. He's saying it's the most important week, but what I'm saying is due to the amount of volume of movies coming out, first week numbers really shouldn't be judged as hard. Maybe you should extend it to first 2 or first month.
Because of that makes sense.
That doesn't matter because next weekend another movie comes out that's big, and numbers are just gonna go down for that movie that came out the previous weekend. That's why the first week numbers dictates how long is like the most amount of money they make. That's why it's judged so harshly. Because like most movies, the biggest amount is that first weekend, and then it gets lower and lower and lower. And the movie theaters get more money off the movie the longer it's in theaters. So I think
it's because of the hype. The hype dies down.
Yeah. Gotcha. The hype dies down. So like when the hype starts dying down, the movie theater gets like, at first I think the first weekend they only get 10%. Second week is 20, then 30, then 40, then 50, and then eventually it's out of theaters.
Hey, have you seen any promo outside of the trailers? Did you see any promo outside of the trailers for The Flash?
I only saw it when I went to the movie theaters.
I saw commercials on TV.
We saw,
I
for instance, the Spider-Verse, Transformers, Little Mermaid. Like I saw interviews, I saw people on Hot Ones, I saw people in different spaces of that nature.
They weren't doing the press run wasn't that good because Ezra Miller, nobody wants to fuck with him.
But there's a whole bunch of other niggas in the movie.
But Michael Keaton, he because of the sketch, because they kept postponing the Flash. He's filming a movie right now, so he couldn't do the press run.
What
That new
about
chick that plays who plays Supergirl, nobody really knows her, so like her interviews aren't as popular.
and what
So
about
like
Cuzzo? What about
who-
Cuz from Boston?
who's Cuz from Boston?
Ben
Well,
Affleck.
Yes, Ben Affleck.
He's only in 10 minutes of the movie.
That I'm just saying though.
But he's not even. He's like, he even said like, I'm only in 10 minutes of the movie. Like, I have nothing to say. I wasn't there.
So there was a lack
They
of promo.
filmed this shit before like.
They also
made the
failed
movie.
in regards to promoting the movie,
Well,
like
I would say.
outside of trailers.
Well, the
Gotcha.
actors couldn't do a press run because Ezra Miller,
So
the
technically
the
speaking,
Flash himself,
they
fucked
still
it
got
up.
a shot. They still got a shot at a decent promo run if like people get up and like go do shit.
I mean, they have commercial.
Yeah,
Their
but you
only
gotta
promotion
think-
is commercials and posters.
But you got to think too, like even if, and I don't, maybe this is what you're saying, Tyler, but there has to be other main characters in that movie. But I'm thinking about the trailer. They really promoted him.
Yeah, I know. Low key,
They
but
really
low-key-
promoted Flash. That
Yeah.
you don't, nobody else was getting shine in that trailer.
Yeah,
So,
because it is the
one of
Flash.
my-
It's his first
one
movie,
of the-
so like,
one
but
of
they
the
can't. He can't do interviews and stuff because he's also a little tapped in the head and says crazy shit.
one of the
Well, they are a little tapped in the head and say crazy
one of my
shit.
favorite YouTube stops.
I love how you changed that pronoun. Nice job,
Yeah.
Jalen.
One of my favorite YouTube channels is the Hot Ones, and like
Okay.
they do a really good job. Like when I see
Oh,
somebody
we
on
have
there,
to. That is
eat
a goal
wings
of ours to
to
get
eat
to
some-
hot ones.
yo, when
I'm
I
not
see
eating
somebody
shit,
on there,
'cause
I'm gonna eat them.
I'll
I'm
eat
going
it.
in.
Nah,
I try.
I don't do
I'm
spicy
I
shit.
do the best I can. I do the best I can.
Nah, I'll just have a
Them
Newport
first
while you guys
couple,
are
them
eating.
But I'm
first couple
saying,
sauces
Hot
though,
Ones-
KC probably fire.
It's probably Hot Ones is one of the most loyal fan bases. It's like when
Yeah.
when somebody
valid.
go on there and eat,
Yeah,
just even bite all 10 wings, like it's major
Yeah.
support. Like even if Supergirl went on there,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like I know I don't see all promotions, but it's
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
I literally only saw trailers for the Flash. I ain't see no type of interview. We didn't get no viral clip from an interview.
There was no buzz.
Nothing.
No, you're valid. You're bringing up a valid point.
Yeah, you're making a valid point, but there's the only reason it was is because the Flash is fucking crazy. Like,
but low key,
but
he's-
like even
he
the
has
other
to
people in the movie,
he still got to show face. I know it's
They
I know it's
wasn't- they
weird,
was
but you got to
keeping-
show face and you got to answer questions.
they was keeping him because he got legal troubles too, so he can't be talking.
Ooh.
he got-
I mean,
okay.
look.
So,
at
like,
the end of the day, it's just.
they're-
I mean,
honestly-
look, it's a fail.
It's only, but it's
Everything
because
around
the
it
Flash.
was bad.
The Flash is the reason why this is failed. Because
Jay, if you
they-
put this much money up for a movie, regardless of what that nigga going through,
but
you're
that's
not
the
sending them out to answer no questions.
they can't, like, the public doesn't fuck with him. You send them out, no, they're gonna fucking
Okay, so nobody
like,
even
it's-
like I'm not talking to this nigga.
yeah, like nobody
Damn.
wants them to come. That's what I'm saying.
Barstool?
Like, no, Barstool don't fuck. The nigga's nuts, bro. Like nobody fucks with this nigga. He's like they are very strange. They are deranged. Like they need to go to jail. Like
There
people
was
are like
also
calling
some
for him
other
to go to
characters
jail.
on here though. What about Shorty? What about Black? There was a black girl in that movie. Ooh, I
If she's
don't
not
know
a
her
main
name.
character, nobody's gonna care.
I don't know her name. No.
Damn.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like the chick that plays, she plays what's her face? She plays the Flash's girlfriend, but nobody gonna care because it's not the Flash. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
I guess
Supergirl,
so.
like I seen like some stuff she did, but like it's not like it's popular because she's not the most popular person in the
Yeah.
world. Nobody really knows who she
Yeah,
is.
I don't think they gave anybody really a reason to go see the movie.
But what they was doing was they were getting people to see the movie, and like other actors be like, "Oh, it's the greatest movie I've ever seen." Like they got Tom Cruise to be like, "Oh yeah, The Flash is really good. It's the greatest superhero movie of all time." Blah blah blah. Like that's how they were pushing it. They was like going in the rumor mill.
Really, word to mouth.
Yeah, they were really trying to get people like other actors in the community. Like even James Gunn was like, "Yeah, it's one of the best movies to come out. It's gonna be one of the best superhero movies come out. It's even better than Guardians of the Galaxy 3." Like
That's not valid.
niggas was capping.
Can't
Like
believe
James
that,
Gunn
nigga.
himself said that The Flash is better than his own movie. Like they was capping
Oh,
hard. Like they
wow.
was Fucking, that's how they were
Yeah.
promoting it. Like, because they couldn't get any of the actors to get any buzz. There was no
That's
buzz behind any
tragic.
of the actors.
Yeah. I mean, I get it now. It just kind of add up.
Yeah.
Kind of
Because
adds up now.
the Flash, the main nigga of the movie, was fucking around being a crazy person.
You fuck around, you gonna find out.
Yeah.
Heavy. Jesus.
Like, he about to be in jail. Like, they ain't gonna continue making Flash movies with him. They're gonna find a new Flash.
Can we get into some music real quick?
Yeah.
Yep,
Talk
let's do
that
it.
shit.
Before I talk about the headline, I just want to say Hit Boy dropped Surfer Drown 2. KC. So Hit Boy dropped the album with a rapper named Big Hit. Can you guess how this man is related to Hit Boy?
His son?
His father.
Wait, he made an album with
This
his
is
dad?
an album with his dad. His dad just got out of prison.
Oh, shit.
He made an album with his pops. His pops.
Hey.
I don't know if Hit Boy is ghostwriting, but it's a little tough. Like,
I mean, the
when
nigga was
when
in
he
jail.
talking that hard stuff, it sound cool. But when he started talking about like fucking bitches, it's a little.
You know he has it in a long time.
It's like, oh, you
Woo.
you know what I'm saying? Like, this sounded a little crazy coming from your pops, but I watched all the
Hey.
videos and stuff, and it's just funny because he's so he a swole nigga, like he fresh out of jail type nigga, but he just like he tried. Like,
you know he ain't fucked no bitches in a long time.
Like, it's a cool thought, and like respect the Hit Boy for doing it. And don't get me wrong, from what I've heard so far, it's a good album. He actually got Big Sean on this one. He got a couple other, of course he got Dom Kennedy and a couple other people on there, but it's like, it's crazy. Like, he really made a album with his pops. I've never heard of a father-son rap album. Have y'all ever heard of one before? I know T.I. be having his son on his album every now and then,
Birdman,
like a
Lil
feature.
Wayne. Birdman, Lil Wayne.
But that's not really his dad.
I know it's not, but like that's the closest.
This is literally a father-son rap album.
It has Corey Guns and Peter Guns ever made any music together?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Jeez, y'all niggas on a soda. Soda.
But yeah, y'all should check it out, man. Check it out. Big Hit, man. Hit Boy and Big Hit.
It's Big Hit for me.
Did anybody listen to Gunna's album?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't taken the time to tune in.
It's good.
Not intentional. I just haven't.
I just haven't had time either. I gotta
turn
get
that
to
bitch
it.
up. You turn that bitch up.
It's good.
That shit, boom. That
because I'll be honest with you, I didn't
didn't
like Wanna. I think was it that last album Wanna?
Yeah, I wasn't.
I was not a fan of that one.
This one is good. Like, you turn that beat up, you turn that bitch up. Them beats, that shit shakes your whole car.
He rapping like he his
he
career
rapping for his
it.
life. He rapping for his life. Everyone thinks he's a rat.
He about to get evicted. That's what you're saying.
He's still cool, Young Thug, though. Young Thug still fuck with him, so I don't think he really ratted.
I don't think he told then.
He said that, like, what they said. I think he had one song where he mentioned it, and it was like he didn't even know what was going on. Next thing you know, he was getting out.
I personally feel like he might have not even known all the shit that was going on.
Yeah, I think
it's very, very easy to be like to be cool with somebody and not know what the hell they do when they not with you. Like, I could see him not knowing.
Lil Baby,
it's
smart.
one of those things. Do what your
Lil
lawyers
Baby
say.
Smart got away.
Yeah, it's like, do what your lawyers say, and next thing you know, it's like, dang, bro, I'm just trying to do what my lawyer tells me.
And let's talk about this. Young Thug, you got some dummies around you. I will never forget the nigga was in a courtroom trying to pass this nigga appeal and not even fucking slick. Like, nigga, what?
Yeah, nah, all these niggas.
Like, put it in my dread or put it in my collar or some shit.
Young
But you
Thug
gonna
is cooked. openly. Young
I
Thug
just
is
can't.
cooked. Like,
Free slime, man. Free slime.
I don't think he gonna get out when he's out.
Free slime.
I
Anytime
don't
think
fuck
we should
around
free-
like that.
You know what? I'm black, but I don't think we should free Young Thug. I don't know what that nigga really did. Like, the feds don't just lock anybody up for racketeering.
Nah,
I'm
that's
just
true.
saying that RICO is not something you play with. You don't get away with RICO.
Nah,
Yeah,
man,
nah, you don't.
So, like, I don't think
I'm
we
free
should.
slime, man.
Maybe
I'm
he
free
shouldn't
slime.
get out of prison. I
That
never
brother-
really
He
agreed with
said,
brother
him.
"I'm
tried to-
black, but I want to see the credentials."
I got
Why
another
did
one.
we lock
I'm
you up?
black, but I'm black, but I don't believe the free so train. Like if you did something and went to jail, you serve your time, bro. I'll see you when you get out. I ain't gonna go around like, oh, free so. What he do? Oh, he robbed a bank. Oh, yeah, that nigga need to go to jail if he got caught. Like what? Oh, he
Free
go.
Buki. No,
went to jail.
Buki did manslaughter.
Yeah.
Buki needs to be in jail.
Buki murdered a couple folk and got away with it. But he got caught for one. The nigga got other bodies. I know for a fact. Like, come on, like I don't ever like when there was like free Boosie. What that nigga do? I don't know, but that nigga was in jail a long time. He did
was in
something.
jail for a while. God damn, he was in jail for a
And now he
minute,
about to
bro.
go back to jail.
Bro, we was freeing Boosie all the way through high school.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I'm not for a repeated offender.
Yeah,
you just got out.
Boosie.
I'm not gonna free you again.
We freed Boosie for
It's
a
called
long time, bro.
recidivism. The nigga gonna repeat exactly what he did.
That
You're a
nigga,
repeat offender at this
yeah.
point.
That nigga Cedric the Entertainer. It's recidivism. Can you say it with me? Recidivism. All right. One more, man. Shout out to Killer Mike. He dropped the album called Michael.
Killer Mike.
I like Killer Mike.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, I'm still listening to him now, but
He
this is
rapping
kind
his ass
of
off.
he's treating it like his 444. It's like his 444, real personal. Like, you know, I think he got a 3 Stacks verse on the
Yeah,
album.
he got an Andre. That song is
Ooh.
good. He rapping his ass off
yeah.
on that
He
song.
got a
Hey, and I'm
3-step
gonna be
version.
honest. If you are fucking certified, because I feel like Andre ain't coming out for nobody.
Well, they came up together.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came up with Outkast.
Outkast put him on a couple songs back in the day.
he
So
came
he's
up
like,
with
I mean,
Outkast.
he's like really grateful for them because they really
Yeah.
helped
Yeah,
launch
they put
his
him
career.
on.
So,
But,
yeah. Shout out Killer
that
Mike.
song-
That album named Michael. Check that out. Check that one out.
I don't
too,
even think that Andre 3 Stacks has got the best verse on that song because Killer Mike. I feel like Andre's verse was so good, Killer Mike had to come back in and go harder because his verse is crazy.
Shout out
Killer
to them,
Mike
man.
goes the fuck off on that song.
Can't forget about Killer Mike in certain conversations,
Yeah.
especially lyricists. Very much for like he don't tend to come up, but I can't forget about that man. Real grown man rap shit. You know what I'm saying? One more. I went back and listened to Jack Harlow's album because I watched the Rap Radar interview for Jack Harlow, and it's some solid shit. And then, he wasn't going for the pop. Nigga just rapped his ass off.
I'm just not a fan. I don't believe it.
I can't get into Jack
Did you tune
Harlow.
in?
I'm sorry.
Did you tune in?
Yeah, I've heard a couple songs. I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I think he's a funnier personality than I think he's a fun personality, but as a rapper, I think he got it, man. I'm just not feeling it. It's not believable. I don't believe him.
Believe him? What do you mean?
Like what he's rapping, I just don't.
He's not buying what he's selling.
Yeah, I don't.
But he not selling no. All right, so the first album, I didn't believe that. The first album, I didn't believe that braggadocious shit, right? But this album is a way more like I'm letting you know who I am as a person.
Yeah, no, good for him. But like I said, when I hear his music, I just don't believe it.
Okay.
Like he ain't no Mac Miller.
No, but he claimed to be the best white boy since 8 Mile or something like that.
Yeah,
best
I
white
seen
rapper
that.
since 8 Mile.
He's supposed to believe that.
Well, at this point, he is R.I.P. to Mac Miller.
I mean,
Mackie.
That's one white boy I still listen to this day.
Yeah, at this point, he is. You can't.
R.I.P.
Yeah,
but
say about that. But yeah, okay. Now is the thing that's been going on in hip hop so far. There was this big news that came out that for the first time in 30 years, there's not been one album or single that hit #1 in 2023.
That's crazy to think about.
No, not a single either.
No single
Nothing.
either.
Oh,
even though I think that Lotto single gonna hit. I think that Lotto and Nicki Minaj ain't gonna hit.
I am black, but you do not have to rip me out the fucking plastic. We gotta stop. We have to fucking stop. We have to stop.
You see the one when they put the flowers over the grave and they had the plastic bag over it and they said, "Rip me out
What?
the
And I
plastic,"
think
and it was flowers.
that was my straw. That was the last one.
I'm
That was
like,
the one that broke the camel's back.
I
Motherfucker can't
was,
even rest in peace because you
hey,
ripping them out the plastic.
good for them. I hope the song goes #1. But this is crazy to think about.
You know what? I didn't like Cardi's verse on there though. It was cool, but she could have came harder.
It was okay.
Yeah,
It was okay.
Cardi B is just capitalizing off
You
that
know
one
what though?
album.
Sorry. What good music really has dropped?
Nothing really. No one.
I think all my life for 2023, all my life might have been the best song that's come out.
The most
Hip-hop
expensive
wise.
feature, if you fucking
Yeah.
ask me.
Yeah. Hip hop wise for this year. It's because it's so crazy. Time is just like.
Because you also got to think
coming
about what
together.
classifies as 23 too.
Exactly.
Everything from January
Why
to
did
now,
I say
right?
classify like that?
Because you know the Grammys, you don't know what the fuck they be counting.
I know their calendar be fucking
for the year.
I remember we looked it up on here. I forgot what it was. There's definitely a deadline.
It was like an algorithm or some shit. I don't know.
There's a deadline. There's a certain day you have to.
So
release
for the 2023 year so far, according to Wikipedia, that's how I got it. These albums have dropped. These artists have dropped an album. NBA YoungBoy, French Montana, DJ Drama, Boldy James, Lil Yachty, Metro Boomin, Don Toliver, Logic, Lil Durk, IDK, Moneybagg Yo, Young Nudie, Jack Harlow, Gunna. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of other niggas, but those are the ones that kind of stand out.
Those are the notables. Those are the ones that people know.
We've had really big artists drop in the last couple years. Drake, Kendrick, Cole's. It is kind of that time for the tier 2s, tier 3s to kind of put their music out, before the fourth quarter. But it's kind of like, for one, a lot of niggas is just dropping shit and not really telling nobody. Like, they'll just drop the music.
That's valid.
And the way a lot of people promote nowadays, they not really caring about these big marketing runs, putting all their money towards the marketing. It's just like they're dedicating themselves to the people that already follow them. So I feel like it's hard to get those Billboard numbers.
Also, they like a lot of these niggas make songs and like they blow up on TikTok, but they don't blow up on like.
Yo, it's crazy how
on the Billboard.
It's crazy how a lot of them TikTok songs that blew up aren't really good songs. Like the Busted Challenge.
Yeah, that song.
It was the hook was good on that. But
it's not a good
TikTok songs, it's like the hook is good. I think another one that disappointed me was Twerkulator. There was so much hype behind that because it was played over and over on TikTok. That whole shit is trash.
That Jack Harlow song is the one that did it for me. The one that blew up when he did the
First Class.
Yeah, and then that hook was fire, and you listen to the song.
But I knew that was gonna happen though. I knew that was gonna.
I thought he was gonna go off. That was my last
Very
straw.
disappointed.
That's why I don't believe it no more. That's literally why TikTok.
You only like the Churchill Downs joint with Drake?
Oh, I hate that song. Wow,
that's crazy.
That song comes on, I hit skip so fast.
Damn,
that's crazy.
I don't like that song. I like Drake's part.
That's crazy.
But I can't make it to that.
Hey man, that's your ear, man. It is what it is.
I'm really not a fan of that song. It's terrible. But nobody. But if you look at these names though, like NBA YoungBoy's dropped 2 albums this year.
But I think Tyler.
This episode is brought to you by Canva. Canva is a graphic design platform used to create social media graphics, presentations, posters, documents, and other visual content. The app includes templates for users to use to design whatever they want for the free. The platform is free to use, but also offers a paid subscription, Canva Pro, which will unlock an even larger library of graphics, images, templates, and videos to add to your designs. So please tap the link in the description and get started.
That's right. Like they're not promoting shit.
Yeah,
They're just dropping. It's almost like this mixtape attitude with fucking albums.
You know what? I really like that point. That's really what it feels like. I feel like a lot of people out here just try and get their money. They're gonna drop the album because they know they ain't really making no money off of the streams. Just drop the album and go on tour.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
And it's like, what's the point of me marketing the music? I'll just market these concert tickets. But you coming? If I'm in your city, you gonna listen to my music.
But that's not even guaranteed.
But also, you gotta these names like these niggas ain't nothing special.
Damn,
I low key thought DJ Drama. I don't know what numbers DJ Drama put up, but after that Tyler the Creator project, you kind of would think he would have had something on there.
But yeah, DJ Drama is like you gotta really know hip hop to fuck with DJ Drama.
That's
like,
fair.
You gotta really like rap.
French Montana though, he know how to make a hit though, bro.
He ain't had a hit in a minute.
But he ain't dropped in a minute. Unforgettable with his last hit was Unforgettable with my nigga from that group.
And you know what's crazy? He had another song after that. He had a bunch of music after that.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That nigga he had a song with Doja Cat. Shit was trash.
Young Nudie had that Gumbo album. I mean, he's still up and coming though.
Yeah, he's still up and coming.
Moneybag Yo dropped. Moneybag Yo was kind of surprising too.
But he didn't tell nobody.
Oh.
He went on a slight press run. He had the Angie Martinez interview. I think he had like a couple.
Oh, he did. Joints. You know what? I have that in my watch later list. I need to watch that.
Yeah, it was solid. I mean, look, like I said, I mean these names don't really bring number one albums. Metro, and that Metro album was specifically for
he dropped 2
for the Spider-Verse joint, right?
He dropped 2 albums.
Superheroes and Villains didn't drop this year.
That came out.
No, that
Christmas,
was 22.
Yeah. No, but it's a movie. It's a movie soundtrack. Those things never really go
because that Future song. I'm pretty sure that the song he had with Future, Superheroes. I know that joint was hitting.
Yeah, but that was 2022. That was 2022. You're right.
I mean, what would it take? Who do you think?
Because Dreamville dropped a movie soundtrack too. So like Metro,
Creed came out this year, right?
Yeah. So like I feel like movie soundtracks don't count because they never really like go number one, unless it's like The Lion King with Beyonce. But that's because of Beyonce.
Oh, Spirit.
Yeah. But,
who do you think could do it though? What I don't know what mid.
If Lil Durk didn't do it, then I don't think anyone gonna do it. Out of these group of people, like out of these group of people, like
the
Logic's
names you
corny.
saying.
Who hasn't dropped though? I feel like
a lot of people haven't dropped. None of the big names.
Big Sean is Big Sean.
Hey, Big Sean probably got something in the works because he been too quiet.
He been real quiet. I mean, he just had a baby.
Yeah, but I feel like he's never been this quiet.
Chance ain't dropped.
Chance, you can see. You know what I mean? You're good, Chance. We're good.
No.
I mean, after the big day. But
you know
he was dropping songs. That was last year.
Yeah. After the big day, he was dropping songs for that Africa festival. He did.
Yeah. And he was doing them random music videos,
and
but that was last year.
Yeah, those was tough though.
I thought an album was coming from that, but I guess not.
It was literally just promotion for that Starline Festival. I think it was called.
That's stupid.
In Ghana.
Well, you know, he probably ain't dropping an album because of the backlash of the big day.
Nah.
A lot of people didn't like that album.
He like doing stuff different though. I feel like he's trying. He be trying to figure out different ways to.
Who else ain't drop?
Do some shit.
I mean, Drake needs to take a fucking break. We get it.
That's fair.
He dropped 3 albums in 18 months.
Hey, this nigga said I'm back to back.
He deserves a break.
Back to back.
There's also something to the fact that a lot of the music coming out has been sounding the same.
He had. I thought that single he dropped was gonna be number one. One with Kim Kardashian.
Nah.
That shit hits. That shit hits.
I truly feel like a lot of music has been sounding the same.
That shit slaps.
Casey, next time you come out here, there's this new lounge in Boston. It's literally a lounge.
It's a lounge for real?
Yeah, like you just sit and listen to music. Tyler, that's where we went for my birthday.
Yeah, it was a nice spot.
Black owned too.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
black owned too.
All right.
Very
See
nice.
that Boston, keep that up. I'll come back.
Yeah.
They need to open up more than one though.
Hey.
They got hookah.
Nah.
Nah.
Is hookah ain't allowed in
I'm saying.
Boston, I don't think. Not yet, at least. Because I know it's not in Lawrence
Gay.
anymore. They got rid of it in Lawrence.
It's gay. Oh, what? Niggas.
Oh, it's June. That's stupid.
Oh my God. I feel like that was worse. I feel like that was worse. I feel like what you fixed it with was worse.
Stupid. People use stupid all the time.
I know, but you was like, "Oh, that's gay," and then you was like, "Oh, my fault. That's stupid."
This is minute 13. We gonna bleep it. We gonna mess around and bleep that joke.
Oh man, that shit is too funny.
Guess what Casey said? That's a post. There you go. Boom. We're about to get some interaction.
But for real, I feel like a lot of this music been sounding the same lately.
Yeah.
And no, there's nothing out here that's kind of standing out. Especially since SZA dropped last year, didn't she?
Yeah.
I really and nothing really.
She extended her tour, but that was last year.
Nothing's going. Nothing's dropping, man. Ain't nothing.
No, stuff is dropping. It just
ain't nothing like.
But you know what? But this is what I'm saying. Beyonce said this in her documentary, A Dream or something. I forget the name of it, but she named that like people are not making albums no more. People are just putting music on this conveyor belt where they're just pumping it out. Nobody's taking the time to really sit with music anymore.
Yeah.
People, it's really become like fucking fast food. Like you grab it, go, rinse and repeat.
Especially hip hop. Hip
You know
hop
what I
and
mean?
rap is becoming like
people
real,
are trying to be trendy instead of like, I got something to say, or you know what I mean?
That's
They're
what's
trying to
going
be
on.
a TikTok, sound or whatever instead of making quality music.
Because that's what's going on. I feel like a lot of music right now is like not being like taking their time. People aren't taking their time making the music. Like you could tell though. You could tell when like someone when an artist makes music that they took their time. Like when Kendrick drops, everyone goes to see it. When Cole drops, everyone goes and listens to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Beyonce, freaking SZA. Like that these people are like putting their like foot in their music. Like and that's what I think people appreciate more. If they know you're putting the work in, they're gonna come.
Well said, my brother. Well said.
Because it don't feel like it.
But I want to say it was well said because Khadijah set him up. I'm black and I like my credit.
Well said, black people. Well said, Queen.
Yeah.
Stay alive.
But it's crazy, It's just crazy.
Let's
That's a
move
valid
to
point, though.
Let's move to this final topic.
Countdown.
Mr. Jonathan Majors.
Hey, Johnny, yes, Papa.
Jonathan Majors. It's been going viral. Jonathan Majors showed up to the courtroom holding hands with Megan Good.
With a queen. You hear me? This motherfucker said, if it's white, it ain't right. I got to go back to brown because they lay it down. You hear me? See what I'm saying? Played in the snow and you was like, hell no. Damn, I'm right. I'm on it. Hello?
You got me back.
I'm just spitting here. God damn. I'm on
You're
the
doing
mic.
your thing. You're doing your thing.
You did it. And you got me back from earlier.
KC, would you
It scared the fuck out of me.
even if you believe that nigga,
Yeah.
would you walk in the court with him?
I'm gonna keep it a fucking beam.
How long?
Hey, I'm gonna be at the crib. We could talk about it when you come back. My thing is, I do not doubt him because I know what white women are capable of. I'm gonna say it again. I do not doubt him because I know what white women are capable of. They cry wolf oftentimes. I mean, we got Emmett Till. Not to say this is the same, but that situation, the boy got because the woman cried wolf. So do I doubt the white woman a little bit? Abso-fucking-lutely. But would I be hand in hand on my "We Shall Overcome" walking through the court? Hell fucking no.
That she gonna stand beside her man. That's all.
Nah, but
No,
Megan
that's a
Good
that's
fresh
is a
man.
good
That's a
woman.
it
fresh
seemed
man.
Wait, I got a
You ain't-
conspiracy theory. They probably been dating for a minute.
How long's a minute?
I don't. Maybe like
Because I mean, him and Shorty just got into that situation.
6 months. Maybe they've been together like 6 months.
That's not
Wait,
that's
listen,
not
listen
long
to-
enough for me to
listen
be
my
walking through the court.
conspiracy theory. This is my conspiracy theory, right? So I feel like he messing with Megan Good, and this white woman gonna try and come at my boy, and he's defending himself, trying to keep the white woman away from him, cause he has a strong black woman at home, and this white woman is the devil. He got to push her away.
You
That's
know
my
what I'm
conspiracy
hearing?
theory.
You know what I'm hearing? Another mess a black woman got to clean up. God damn, we tired. Fuck. Don't worry about it. Go sit on the couch. I'm gonna go answer it. I'm gonna go answer the door and deal with Karen.
I feel like if I'm making good, I'm like, look, my nigga, that's your mess.
Because you know it aligns you now with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
exactly.
what if he's like 100% innocent?
That's
I'm not.
fine.
I don't doubt that, but I'm not going dirty. One of us got to bring money in, so I can't dirty my shit with your shit because I'm trying to be down. I'm gonna be down in the house, but because now you're making my credit, my street cred.
What if the nigga scared
Shaky.
and asked her to be there?
Motherfucker, here's a teddy bear. The fuck are you talking about?
Hey, what if a bear could still be scared?
I'm not saying he can't be,
He
but
could
I
be
just
scared and asked for her support there because it helps.
I will send you a nice message. Fuck it. I'll even send you a picture. You can take it with you, babe.
Nah, I just feel like I don't know what it is. Like I can see her being in the courtroom. I can see her being in the courtroom.
That's a short amount of time.
You don't know how their relationship.
No, we
is
don't.
going.
We don't.
No.
They could
You
be
got it.
having the best relationship of their lives right now.
I'm not saying that they not. I just feel like Megan Good really is attaching her reputation to this situation by walking in that courtroom with the nigga.
But that's why I think he's innocent. Cause why would she do that? I just can't fathom her doing that just to be reckless.
That's fair.
I'm gonna
Megan
name
Good
this.
don't seem like a reckless person to me.
Come on. I'm gonna say something, and I know because y'all got little. Well, I'm not gonna say little. I know because you have this part of your body, so you get a little blind. But the PP will make you go cray cray. You understand me? I'm sure he is slanging that fucking thing. So
Hey, that's another thing.
I don't have a doubt in my mind that he is packing a gack and some more. So she is like, this is my man, and I'll stick beside him. But that does not mean her judgment is not impaired or it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say she 100% right up top because she could be digmatized. That's a real thing.
Dang. You think
It can make you do crazy shit.
Yo, if he's innocent, Jonathan Majors really is the coolest nigga of all time.
Yeah.
The nigga walks around with a mug.
Jay, let me ask you something.
It's empty.
Let me ask you something, bro. What you think Devon Franklin thinking right now?
Oh shit.
I want you to
He mad as a motherfucker, man.
He hot.
He probably like
he's boiling.
He probably like, forgive me, God, but that bitch. I'm sorry, God. I can't believe this. I'm sorry, God. This bitch. I'm sorry, God.
He out here. I just executive produced a flaming hot Cheetos movie, and she gonna walk in the court with this nigga.
Because you got a name. That's a big jump. Let me not say it like that. But it's a difference. You go from this church pastor life to damn near almost could be potentially a felon.
Yeah.
But he was in media too. Like Cuz was he's big behind the scenes in Hollywood type stuff.
I heard. I saw the Oprah interview. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
it's not like he don't be doing that. It wasn't like he was out here just
not the shit on Megan
Good,
but she was horrible in that Shazam movie.
Ooh,
she was horrible.
First of all, since you're gonna shoot low, I'm gonna shoot high. I want to name Megan Good's eyebrows are fucking immaculate. I don't
Tell
know
me.
who did.
Tell me.
I mean,
I've never
what makes a
Her-
good eyebrow?
what makes a good eyebrow is that they're full, they're even. When you look at Megan Good, not one eyebrow is not up, the other one's down. They're both looking at you.
Oh,
Cause
they
it can. I've
symmetrical
seen
like a mug.
motherfuckers that super symmetrical. She got them tattooed on, and I mean just
She got microblading.
yes, kissed
Oh.
on her forehead. Very not too thin, not too thick. Very nicely done. So I want to give her kudos on her brows.
Her lip gloss is always amazing.
Always, never see her ashy. Always
Never.
moisturized.
Great lip gloss.
You know what I mean? See what happens when you're highly favored and you mind your business.
Yep.
This is why if I see her ashy or her lips starting to look crusty, I'm gonna blame Johnny. She digmatized. That's all I need.
I mean, old boy
Gots
did
to.
show up in a wrinkled suit.
I mean, I'm the epitome of I don't give a fuck.
He wore like a. I see a tweet. It was like, why this nigga wear his finest suit from slavery?
No, but come on. Were they wrong, Jalen? Come on. Were they wrong?
I was like, not on Juneteenth.
Career
Juneteenth
on
is
the
just
line.
last.
He looked like he was about to meet Harriet and them. Come
Career on the line, and he wore what he wore.
Well, you know,
Big
I
crazy.
seen a theory that said he was trying to make himself look slimmer.
I thought about that too. Yeah,
He was trying to make himself look smaller because he's so big. He don't want to seem menacing.
That's true. Oh, that's a good point.
Because it made him slouch a little. Look a little.
Yeah, because you got to think a big, strong black man.
Yeah.
That's scary to niggas.
To the jury,
I still fuck with
Yeah.
Disney because they're like, we gonna wait.
No,
but it's like because I'm not gonna do something. Then what if they do something? They pull it and he's innocent. Now I look like a dickhead.
They put a lot of money into him, a lot of time, a lot of money.
You got to think they built up a lot around this guy.
And there's writer strike still going on, so they can't afford to have him be convicted, and they have to rewrite everything because they ain't got no writers right now. They still on strike.
This is crazy. We got to keep up with this.
I hope his next court day is in August.
Yeah, dang.
It takes a little bit.
It does. It does. My wife just went to court for a ticket that happened last year.
Damn.
So it'd be like that.
Did the police officers show up? Because they good for not showing up.
It was a camera, and it was the one where somebody stole our license plate. It was somebody else got the ticket.
I know that story. That's
and
crazy.
Swear to God.
So somebody stole a license plate. That person got a ticket and drove past the school bus. So she got this ticket. What's the word?
Dismissed.
Dismissed. But she has to come back again for the school bus because those two different representatives.
Oh, shut the fuck up! You know how hot
crazy.
I be?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So what do y'all do now? Y'all still got that same plate, or you got a different plate?
We got a different plate.
Oh, okay.
We
That's
actually
still crazy.
reported it, and we reported it. After we reported the stolen license plate, literally 2 days later, we get tickets in the mail.
Fucking
That's
bastards.
crazy.
Yeah. It's
Who the fuck be stealing license plates?
Do you know that? Like, that's fucking weird.
Is that like a?
Yeah. They
is
stole
that
the
like a
front
hustle?
one. They stole the front one, put it on the back. So there's no tags on the. I mean, there's no sticker.
So they're trying
no
to drive
sticker
a
on the
car
plate.
with no tags.
Yeah, there was no sticker on it either.
It's giving brokey.
Very much so.
Yeah, very much so.
It's literally the same car though, the same navy blue car.
They definitely seen that, and it was like, jackpot.
Yeah, and it's crazy because now I walk out my house, I'll be looking at them niggas in the neighborhood like, I know one of y'all niggas did this shit. I know for a fact, and like I brought it up one time.
One of their friends probably. They probably sold it to one of their friends.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Any other topics?
Hey,
shoot.
I saw the Bill Cosby documentary. Shit was crazy, bro.
I didn't even know they dropped one.
It came out
I didn't
last
either.
year. It was a 4-parter. I was bored at work. I watched the whole thing. This shit was crazy. It was interesting because it was about not just what Bill Cosby did, but like how that affected the black community and how much he meant to the black community. And at the same time, because like he was doing good shit, but at the same time he was, assaulting a bunch of women.
Yeah, he
like his whole
donated
career.
a lot of money.
his whole career. And like the thing that what made me know that Bill Cosby's evil is because this nigga was hinting at it in everything he did for his whole career.
Really?
Yeah, think about it with the Cosby Show. Like it was a huge hit. What kind of doctor was he?
He was an OBGYN.
Oh shit.
Yes. What was his
But
doctor?
it was
All in
mostly
the coochie and shit.
it was most. I mean, most. I mean, he was giving birth. He was helping
But like, where was his office though?
in the basement.
In the basement. So he would in his show he was bringing women to his house down to his basement, like he
What
was
else a
doing in
nigga
real
supposed to do
life,
though?
huh?
Tyler.
Like, but like he was hinting at it. Like even with the episode we was talking about the barbecue sauce, he was like, "You ever notice when people have my barbecue sauce, they always feel like they getting in the mood?" And he's like, "Hey, you want to go upstairs? I got a cup of it upstairs. It's up there breathing now." To Mrs. Huxtable. And like it's just like they get watching it now. It's like, wow, this is like he's making jokes about this, and nobody
That's
knows.
kind of sick.
It's like he was making like inside jokes to himself. Like that's when I realized, oh, this nigga must be evil. So
Oh
and
no.
he was doing
No,
all
no,
these
don't get me
good
wrong.
things,
The OBGYNs thing with
That shit a little trippy.
and like the reason the fucked up thing is because he's free now, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but he's old as fuck. So
no, so the reason he got free is because back in 2004, a woman actually like pressed charges against him for raping her, and they had a grand jury, and they sealed his deposition. So like they basically said like if you were to speak, if you whatever you say is gonna be in a sealed thing. It's not gonna be used against you. You basically if you admit to it, you get immunity. Well, not admit to it, but like if you say you can say whatever you want, it doesn't matter. You're just gonna settle, right?
yeah.
So what happened when they sent him to jail? They unsealed that deposition. And because they unsealed that deposition to find out what he said, because he admitted to it in the deposition, he basically said that like I lived in a place. He was like, yeah, I operated in a place between acceptance and rejection. So like,
do you want to start a remote podcast? Well, we have the perfect website for you, riverside.fm, where you can record remote podcasts and video interviews in studio quality from anywhere, used by over 70,000+ creators and Fortune 500 firms. Riverside allows you to upload your video and audio while recording on your web browser itself. That means you don't have to download any apps onto your computer. Riverside also allows you to edit your video and audio on the platform and cut up clips from your recording for social media. So if you're thinking of starting a podcast, it's as easy as clicking the link in the description. Thank you. Now let's get back to the show.
so like there's no area like if the girl's passed out, he was operating in like that's what he admitted to. He said operated between yes and no. So like if she didn't answer, he took it as a yes. That's basically what he admitted to in that deposition, and that's what got him convicted. But because it was sealed and he was told by law that it couldn't be used against him, that's why they were able to get him out, because they unsealed a sealed deposition.
Damn.
But like it was 60 women that came forward. 60.
That's a lot.
And they all had similar stories. That's the crazy thing.
And I'm sure that they didn't they're not people that run cross paths often.
Yeah, and these women, you could tell that like they hate this nigga. Like they hate Bill Cosby. But like he was like a monster for real. Like he was drugging these women and sleeping with them every night. Like his whole career. Crazy. And it sucks because like they were saying like if it wasn't for him, there would have never been like black stunt performers. Because
wait, what?
So like you know how they have stuntmen and like or stunt doubles in movies? So when he first got on in the 60s, his first big show, they had a white man just dressed in all black. And that's how they would do it. Or like so like he was like, "Nah, I'm not doing this if you don't get a black man to be my stunt double. That looks ridiculous." And because of him, they started hiring black stunt doubles for black actors because they would just use white guys in blackface.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Like they even in a James Bond movie, one of the women was talking about her stunt double was a white man in a dress in blackface. Yeah.
What?
Yes. So like Bill Cosby
Tyler's
changed
soaking
that.
it all in. He's like,
He gave the biggest.
alrighty.
Bill Cosby gave the biggest donation to Spelman. He gave the largest donation to a HBCU.
Of course, Spellman.
And it was the
What a
Spelman.
fucking perv.
And thinking back now, it's like,
Yeah, that's the thing I was going to say. The institutions, do you say like you can have your money? No, they gonna keep that shit.
it's too late now.
Oh, it's too late. I'm
It's
just
too late
saying,
now.
man.
I'm keep
I
it.
don't think it's a very interesting.
It's
thing.
crazy because he was doing so much good, but then behind the scenes, he was just doing so much bad.
Yeah, it's
He like tarnished his legacy.
it's interesting.
He truly did.
It's like he did it. All right, at the end of the day, yeah, he messed up, but it's still like
Let's not messing up.
no, he did some foul shit. I'm not saying
Yeah.
he didn't, but to say he tarnished his legacy, like no, the
That
shit
tar-
that he
that
did
doesn't-
was legendary.
But what? So you're saying that doesn't tarnish a legacy?
What I'm saying is the Cosby Show is still on and people still watch it, still running.
Yeah, but that's how you tarnish your legacy, because the legacy that he was portraying to the people was America's dad.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't that he was like, oh, I'm a dirty comic. He was the clean comic. He used to call comedians and say them to clean it up. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think that does tarnish your career if you're trying to be a good person in public the whole time, but in behind the scenes, like 1 or 2 rapes wouldn't tarnish. I wouldn't. I'm not saying
we're not gonna quantify.
I'm
we're
not
not gonna quantify.
But like,
No.
I can see an argument because Tupac.
Oh,
Because of Tupac.
No.
Oh, people don't talk about Tupac. His career is not tarnished.
No, but you know what it was? It was also, there was this, he also had a reputation around being like anti-misogynist or what, you know what I mean? Like if you're, I don't know. That's
Tupac's
weird.
career is Tupac's legacy is very much one of those like he did some good. He was
but like,
and
but that's what I'm saying.
Is the word prolific if you were like somebody that people saw as a prophet? Is the word prolific?
No.
I feel like, damn,
I'm bad with definitions.
I feel like, in being real, a lot of people saw Tupac as like a leader of his people. Do you know what I mean? I think no. Bill Cosby, what he always striked me as anti-Negro. Now, what I mean by that is, nigga.
Continue.
Because he's always had that issue with like rappers. I don't know. I feel like,
but that was
as far as the culture goes.
But that was later in his career when we were kids.
The thing
in
is,
the 70s and 60s, he was.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I understand what you're saying, Casey. The fact that, like, regardless of, even if we didn't know about that part of his life, he was still like the nigga that didn't fuck with us. Like, he was a great dude, but he's still the nigga that was
later in his life, though.
But he did good. It really wasn't.
It was.
It wasn't that
literally
later.
watching the documentary. Literally, they showed the shift, because before in the 80s. He was fucking with us. And then once the 90s hit and 2000s, he stopped fucking with us. He's turned into like, oh.
That's not later.
That's later in his career. Early in his career, in the
Okay.
60s, 70s, 80s, that's when he was us for 30 years.
That's
90s and the 2000s.
The whole thing.
But like, that's what I'm saying. Like before the 90s and the 00s, he was like all gung-ho pro-black. Like people looked to Bill Cosby like that. You know what I'm saying? But then he turned into the angry old grandpa talking about why you wear your pants.
To say his legacy is tarnished. I mean, he kind of tarnished it before that shit even happened anyway with all the shit he was talking. Like you still know him for the nigga that did the shit he did back in the day. Like he did great things in this era, and then the rest of his life, we found out shit.
Yeah, I still think that's like his career has been that this tarnishes it even more. Because even though he wasn't fucking with us, people still was watching. We grew up on the Cosby Show, and that's when he wasn't fucking with us in the 90s.
Yeah, but luckily we grew up on a whole bunch of other shit too. I feel bad for the people that just
Bingo.
had Cosby Show. That's the, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of the part that kind of sucks. There's some people that literally just had that. That was their only thing they could see and was inspired by. You know what I'm saying? And the shoot, that nigga brought a different world into the whole thing. I think,
That's
you know, a
valid.
couple other TV shows that
Yeah.
branched off of that. And so, you know, to it's like, man, life, the nigga fucked up. Tarnish, I mean, shit, it's like throwing more shit on some shit.
But it's
Still
still
shit.
tarnished. It's still tarnished. I mean, the nigga fucking sexual assaulted 60 women. Like,
That's a lot.
And that's
I'm so
60 women
sorry.
who came forward. There's still women he probably never even said anything. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
So, like,
It's wild.
yeah. So,
Yeah,
like,
wow.
if that don't tarnish your career, I don't know what the fuck does. Yo, like, the
I
nigga
mean, yeah,
was literally a
there's
serial
always
rapist.
that's always gonna be connected to him. That's what
Yeah.
you mean. Like that shit will all forever be connected to him.
I think it's like so bad that like even the good over the bad outweighs the good, in my opinion.
I mean, you can't take away what he did in a specific era.
Yeah, but still, I still think it takes the bad
Like,
outweighs the good.
But the thing is, like, what he did in
That
that
doesn't
moment,
take it away. It just means the bad outweighs it.
all I'm saying is what he did in that moment was so strong that it literally, like, that generation of shows, TV media is forever, like, with his stamp on it, and you can't take that off. Can't take
I
the
didn't
stamp
say
off.
you take it off. I'm just saying the bad outweighs the good.
Fair. I mean, I don't know. It's interesting. Like,
Bill
is it because
Cosby.
it's just so many people that came through,
Your
and
favorite
like
monster.
even if you go on TV now, like you see certain celebrities, you see certain actors, actresses that come on, and they're kind of like cameos and stuff, but they all came through like the Bill Cosby funnel, or you know, either one of those shows we watched growing up or something like that. Like the man, regardless of what he done, have put his stamp in the media in the media.
Yeah,
He put his stamp
I
on
get what you're saying, but the
it.
bad outweighs the
It
good.
can't go away.
That I
You know
get
what
what
I'm
you're
saying?
saying. It doesn't go. Nothing goes away. It's been done, but the bad outweighs the good at this point.
But if it outweighed it so much, like a lot of the stuff he done should have been gone. It should be gone away.
But those things, the things he's done, aren't things that like can go away because it's already been done.
All right. What do you mean? Because what I mean is like a lot of like anything that has his name on it should have been gone.
And it is. They don't really show a Cosby Show like that on TV no more.
Well, on the black channels, that's fair.
Barely on the black
They
channel.
still show the TV one. A
Yeah,
different
but
world
barely.
is a
Different world
streams.
don't count though,
How's it not count?
because after a certain point, Bill Cosby's not on that show. After a certain
But
point,
his name, he's producing.
But he's tied to it though.
yeah, he is tied to it. But I still it does. But since it's not Bill Cosby on the screen,
The
it's
thing
something
is,
he
the
made.
shit he did, the shit he made,
And that's
was
more
so
Debbie
good,
Allen,
you can't deny.
even though it's a spinoff from the Bill Cosby Show, Debbie Allen's the reason why that show popped
His
off.
name comes up in the credits of every episode.
I get that,
The show's so good, you can't deny it.
but he's also not in the show.
He
You
is
know
in
what
the
I'm
show.
saying? He barely. He
But
pops up every now and again.
But I'm just saying, it can't be that
But
tarnished.
they don't show them episodes when them was on TV.
What the fuck? We not even in that era no more.
They still showed a different world on TV on the black channels. Like you just said. You just said they showed a Cosby Show on the black channels. They show a different world way more on the black channels than they do the Cosby Show.
Okay. Fair. But Different World is also on a major streaming platform. Now they could have said, nah, that's connected to Cosby. We shouldn't put that on.
They could though. That's what I'm saying. Like they could. They could be like, no, fuck that. Fuck Cosby. That
right.
take that
But
off
it's
our
on
streaming
there.
service. Yeah.
It's on there. So what I'm saying is what he did was so good people will still, even if his name is attached to something, they'll still give it a chance. They'll still put it on
I
the
feel
streaming
like
platform.
there's
They'll
like
still
a
put it on the television.
remove. It's still, even though his name's on it, it's still like a distance from the show.
Hey, I don't know about you guys.
I'm sorry. We got to my bad, KC. Cause I saw you
About
gave
to
me that
be-
look. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's
you
roll
know,
out. Let's roll
Yeah.
out. What time? Not my bad, y'all. Hey, look, this is No Clears Podcast. Ah, shit, I might just cut this. This is No Clears Podcast, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Stay black.
Stay blessed.
Peace.